unu n'ezi anya unu ga-afụ na anyị bụ ndị ọba blọkụ Owerri road atata this federal road maka na ife nke akaligo emeghị ogboro na abụọ na be anyị agbachi nkịtị mana anyị sị na ya ma agbachi nkịtị na nke a ọ ndị Ebube Agụ ọya ka anyị na-aya na be anyị sị na fa ma bịazi be anyị ọzọ n'abalị ụnyaahụ ka fa gbagbu nwanne m nwoke na-enwere ife ọ na-eme ọ dị ezu ori ọ da agba ama abịa gbaa ya egbe lee ya ebe a neni ya ebe a ọ ndị Ebube Agụ gbagbu ya neni ya ọ dị abụ Ebube Agụ na-asị lee ebe a lee na ozi nwanne m nwoke ebe a agbagbu ya n'abalị ụnyaahụ ebe to 11 o'clock PM ebe ọ nọkwa n'iru shọpụ ya o anyị wee sị na ụzọ ama aga tata na dis federal road ọba Owerri road anyị kwu na ife nke akaligo ndị gọọmenti ya bịa gwa anyị ife batafa ji gbagbu nwanne anyị nwoke na-enwere ife ọ na-eme ọ dị ezu ori fa ga-agwa anyị ife batafa ji gbagbu ya tata unu n'ezi anya unu ga-afụ na mmadụ ndị ọba niile gwụ n'ụlọ taa gọọmenti ya bịa gwa anyị ife batafa ji gbagbu nwanne anyị nwoke Soludo ya bịa gwa anyị ife ndị Ebube Agụ ji bịa gbaa nwanne anyị nwoke egbe gbagbuo ya n'abalị ụnyaahụ ife nke akaligo Eluomo ekene gị nwanne anyị nwoke ka nna anụ na ndị Ebube Agụ gbagbu taa ọ bụkwa eziokwu ka
nwoke na-abụ ofu nwaanyị onye azụzụ ụmụazị a sikpọkwa steeti gọọmenti ka afọkwa nke ahụ obere ga-asị na ndị ọba ebidokwa
nsogbu adịrọ fa ga-afụ nke a unu ezi anya unu ga-afụ na mmadụ karịrị akarị ma ndị nọ n'ụlọ onye ọbụla ọ metụtara onye ọbụla n'obi onye ọbụla na-ehi na-ebe akwa ekelekwa m na ụmụnne m n'ọnọdụ ugo na rịpọt from ọba Owerri road ebe ahụ ka anyị nọ kịta ọba Owerri road expressway anyị kwụ n'ụzọ ama aga tata.
Top of the day to everyone. You have listened to that man. You have heard his position. You have heard all he has to say. Now, this is what we are talking about. In the interest of those who do not understand Igbo and do not understand what is happening, that man was talking about the buying of that innocent man in that van. That man has 3 children and a wife, and he has a legitimate job he's doing. And the Ebube Agụ people came at night to buy him. They came to his business place at night and bought that man. And the people, all of them, they say this thing has happened several occasions, but today, this particular one, that they are not going to keep quiet, that the government is going to come and tell them the reason why Ebube Agụ that is controlled by the state government is buying their people on a regular basis. And they had to cause a blockade on that road. They prevented movement of vehicles on that road for that day. Now, the question here is, who are these Ebube Agụ? And this is happening in Anambra or Anambra. Who are these Ebube Agụ? Are they not Igbos? Are these people not Biafrans? Are they not the same Igbo people as every one of us? But they went ahead and buy their own brother. Tomorrow, if the Biafra Defense Forces come out and begin to buy them, some people will come out and say, the Igbos are buying themselves. We are cleansing the evil ones from the land. And this is a very serious warning going to every person who is in that Ebube Agụ command. Anybody who is an arm-carrying person under the command of these governors, of these betrayers, of these people who have sworn to buy their own people, you will receive the same treatment that you have meted on several people. Because I recall the last time where these Ebube Agụ men were buyed, and people were saying, they are Igbos, they are our brothers, they are Biafrans. Why are we buying our fellow brothers? You do not know how many persons, you do not know how many innocent Biafrans, you do not know how many innocent Igbo people these people have bought. You do not know. But you want to come out and defend them. Today, who is going to defend this man? Who is going to feed his children? Who is going to train his children? Who is going to protect his family? Nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to say anything. But when the Biafra Defense Forces come to clean and cleanse the land, people will come out and say, why are you buying security men? Why are you buying security? They are there to secure you. They are there to secure. What are they securing? Are they securing the buyings of innocent Biafrans? Are they securing the disappearance of innocent Biafrans? What exactly are they securing? You know, when you tell people the truth, they begin to find ways to, sugarcoat the whole thing. The truth is the truth. Avoid telling lies. Avoid sugarcoating things. When you see the truth, say it as it is. These people have caused more harm than good. And if you are a good person, if you are a reasonable person, if you are not evil, you will leave such organization. You will leave such organization because you have seen that they are more interested in taking the lives and livelihood of innocent people than protecting them. And so in a situation like that, what do you do? As a good person, as a reasonable person, as a person with a conscience, you would leave such organization. But most of them will want to stay because they are evil, because they are ready to do even worse things tomorrow. And so they do not have the privilege of remaining alive, because everyone has that right to defend him or herself and allow the people to defend themselves. If the people have an armed group who can come out and defend them in times like this, let them do that which is necessary and stop these, evil people from buying innocent people up and down. These things must stop. These things must stop. And some people will say the protest. Yes, we have been saying we are not joining the protest. What we are not joining is a protest that will lead to the buying of innocent people. We are interested in protecting our people. We have been doing protests in memorial a long time ago. And what is the modus operandi of our protest? Sit at home. And so whatever anybody is doing in any other places, people in the south, we continue to do our protest, which is sit at home. But if it is for us to come out on the street and begin to jump around, it is not going to work, because these people are going to come to buy innocent people again. And that is what we do not want. The innocent buyings of innocent people. It is unacceptable. And so people must understand what the government is trying to do, and understand that the government is trying to protect our people. The Biafra government and the PM is trying to protect our people. The PM warned, and the last time when the lawyer brought up the information that Nnamdi Kanu is gradually becoming a shadow of himself, and the PM immediately, sanctioned the Nigerian government and placed a 4 days sit at home. Immediately the next day, Aloy Ejimako came up and said that they have permitted his doctors to see him. They responded immediately, knowing the efficacy of what Simon Ekpa is going to do on those 4 days. And then the PM went ahead to say whether they allow it or not, they have committed the crime. And as such, they are going to feel the heat. The sit at home on those 4 days must stand, and it must continue. We must teach these people a lesson. They must understand that they cannot ride on us at will and go scot-free. So these are things that when these things are happening, some people will not know that it is the action of certain people that is causing the reaction of the government of Biafra. And so when you act in a certain way that is against the principles and way of life of the people of Biafra, they are going to react. And the reaction is what you see the government of Biafra doing. And so understand that nobody is causing any harm, except the government is trying to inflict harm on the people of Biafra. Then the government of Biafra will stand up and defend the people of Biafra. And so understand that everything that Simon Ekpa is doing is based on self-defense. Based on self-defense. based on self-defense. Nigeria state has always been the people who are the aggressors. They have always been the people who start to cause problem here and there. Thank you for listening. I hope this changes the mentality of certain people. Udo Dirono.